Greetings to Madam Roslinda, evaluator, and those who are watching this video. My name is Elliot Lutz, son of Lawrence. My ID number is 0120200211574, and the program I'm taking is Diploma in Multimedia. First of all, I would like to start with explaining the background of the project. The theme of the project is to create an interactive SDG awareness campaign on how to preserve nature. The Sustainable Development Goals, also known as SDG, is where all the United Nations member states call to action to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure everyone to live peacefully and prosperity by the year of 2030. SDG choose for this project is SDG 15, Life on Land. The goal of SDG 15 is to protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystem, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification and reverse land degradation, and halt biodiversity loss. The title for the project is Saving Malayan Tigers. The goal is to spread awareness on the condition and status of Malayan tigers and to preserve it. Next, I would like to move on to the objective of the project. There are three main objectives for the project, which are to spread awareness to the Malaysian adults on the current situation and condition of Malayan tigers. Second is to educate the Malaysian adults on how to save our country proudness, which is Malaysian tiger. The last one is to educate Malaysian adults on the causes of Malayan tigers being endangered. Next up is target audience. The targeted audience for the project with the title of Saving Malayan Tigers is adults with the age of 18 to 50. The reason of adult is being targeted audience is because they have a better maturity in understanding the importance of saving Malayan tigers. Other than that, it is also because adults are those with stable income to contribute to the campaign. This is because they can contribute by donating some of their income, or they can also spend their free time by volunteering to the NGOs without expectation, since they have income from other sources. Next, I will explain about the scope of project. The project will start with a home page where the user will have to click on the button to load and go to the table of content. At the table of content, the user will be given 5 choices to choose. The first is introduction, where it brings the user to definition of SDG and what is the project about. The second is will be the courses, where it will give the users another two options to be chosen, which is deforestation and poaching, where it will lead them to its respective pages. Third is solution. It also gives two more options, which agencies involved and ways to save Malayan tigers. Next option is how to contribute, where it also gives the button of two organizations, which is WWF and WCS. Both of the buttons will lead the users to a page with QR code to scan and redirect them to the website of the organization to volunteer or donate. The last option will be developer details, where they can see the details of developer, which is myself, Elliot Woods. In all of the pages above, the user will have an option to click on the button on the bottom left of the page to go to the previous page. They will also be able to mute and unmute the background music by clicking the respective button at the bottom right. Without further ado, let's get started with the interactive content. As you can see, this is our home page. So the user will need to click on the tiger to go to the table of content. So as you can see, it also have a mute and unmute button on the bottom right. So this is the table of content. there is 5 options for the user to click, and they also have a previous space button on the bottom left. So when you hover your mouse on the option, it will show the title of the button. So here we have a motion twin where the bots will come down from the top. So this is the base, which is what is sustainable development goals. The user also will be able to click on what is project about from this page. So it has the same animation. So on the previous page button, when the mouse is hover on that button, you will have a slide animation where it moves up and down. So next is causes. Here we have 2 options, which is what is poaching and what is deforestation. So in this page, we have a multimedia element where the images of what is poaching, it will have a transition of images to show the example of what is poaching. So on this page is what is deforestation. It also has the same animation of image transition of the example of what is deforestation. So this is the third option, which is solutions. Here the user will be able to click on ways to save. Here we can see the details of how to save Malayan tiger. So it has some slide animation when you hover the mouse on the icon of each title. So next is agencies involved. Here you can see which agencies that involved and are taking action to save Malayan tigers. Next is how to contribute. So here they'll have to choose one of the organization, which is WWF and WCS. When the mouse is hover on that logo, it will shrink to show that it is clickable. So the user can scan the QR code from this page. It will bring them to the website of WWF Worldwide Fund, which is will let them to donate. Also, they can follow the procedures to join and participate in that organization. So this is same with the WWF. They can scan the QR code and donate and also participate with the organization. So this is the developer details page. Here the user will be able to see my image and they can see the details of me. So as you can see, the some of the text is like the title, name, ID number, subject, and program is a typewriting motion. So and the details of the respective title is motion tweet where it fades out to show the. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you for watching this video.